Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Dunamis. We It's a little late. We'll review this real fast. So yesterday we had the return. This was kind of rough. Clippers doing the best they can. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, but they're doing the best they can. Benedict Mathurin, guy can hoop, man. These Canadians, man. These Canadians got skills, man. You got Derrick Jones, helicopter. Collins just hasn't been the greatest fit, man. I imagine he's going to be on a different team soon. Jamal Murray, good to see that he made the All-Star game, well deserved. 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Joker still doing what he can to stay healthy and be out there. I'm not sure if he's still in the running for MVP. I'm not sure if he missed too many games by this time. Orlando is another tricky team, but they got their win. A lot of people very critical of Paolo Banchero, but good game here. 30 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, showing that he can make plays for his teammates. Westbrook didn't play that much in this game. Neither did DeRozan. Seems like maybe they're trying to give opportunities to some other players. Carter had a pretty good game, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. But a lot of these guys, I assume, won't be back. A lot of these guys won't be back after the season. It'll probably be the end for most of these guys with this team. We got the Celtics. Jaylen Brown realistically probably should be the MVP, but I'll probably give it to SGA. But realistically, what he's done with this team has been pretty impressive. Hopefully, Vucevic gets a legitimate shot to show what he can do, because I know he wasn't happy in Chicago, but you also want to be on a team where you have an opportunity to play and showcase your abilities. Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. I mean, seems like he had a good game off the bench. Maybe it's easier for him to just come off the bench and play against second units. All right, 7 assists there. Ron Harper Jr. Porzingis with 12. I don't know if you just save him till next season, though. You know what I mean? Save him till next season. See if Jimmy Butler and Steph could come back. And then you try to figure it out at that point. Just let some of these young guys play. I do think that Devin Brooks, Dillon Brooks should have been an all-star, but, the challenge with a guy like Dillon Brooks is a lot of, his reputation isn't the best, but where he goes, teams win. And I feel like that matters. I imagine D-Book was injured or something. His hip. Wembanyama 17-11. Castle with 20. De'Aaron Fox. His scoring has dipped a bit, but I do think he should have been I think he deserved the All-Star nod. Dylan Harper. I mean, I say it every time. I do think Dylan Harper is the best player in this draft. People may call cap on that, but I really do think he's the best player in this draft. Looks like he's shooting the three ball a little bit better. It looks like he's shooting the ball better a little bit overall. 25% is extremely low, but I think he's not necessarily playing in the style that he's used to. He's used to having the ball all the time. And he has Stephon Castle playing right ahead of him. So it's a little bit more difficult for him to find his flow in the way that he normally does. And you got to think, and people are going to say, "Oh man, look at what Con Knippel's doing. Look at what Cooper Flagg is doing." But you got to think he's playing 21 minutes a night, and he's not getting anywhere near the shots and opportunity that those guys are. If you put him on Charlotte, if you put him on a team where he has the ball and he can go, he'd be putting up the best numbers of any of those guys because his ability to get downhill, his ability to get to the cup, and he can finish with either hand. Like he's dominant in that area right now. His paint finish. I think he's a good playmaker as well. The Raptors, got to be happy for them guys. I feel like the All-Stars that made it, Ingram, Scotty Barnes, like those guys, they deserved it. Looking to see RJ Barrett get healthier. And honestly, they have a lot of tough guys, right? Shed is a tough guy. And Mamu's Kilishvili. I think he's a tough guy as well. But Grady Dick just has to stick with it. It's just a matter of him staying patient because he's got the ability and he's got the ability. He's got the ability. It's just a matter of crap. He's got the ability. It's just his playing time is. Knicks kind of got blasted here a little bit. Not sure if people think that Detroit is a Cade Cunningham kind of went off. And this is part of what I say about Dylan Harper, right? Cade Cunningham has never really shot the ball that great, right? 33%, right? His three-point shooting hasn't been spectacular. But the difference is Cade Cunningham came into the NBA, and normally when you're a number 2 pick, you don't necessarily go to a team that is kind of loaded like that, right? Cade Cunningham was a number 1 pick, went to a team, and he got the ball in his hands right away. Brunson with 33, Cat with 21 and 11. Landry Shamet. Like the Knicks are a pretty balanced roster. I do like this Alvarado pick. Alvarado is one of my favorite players in the NBA. I just think Alvarado plays like a dog. He plays like a guy who really cares, and you put him in his hometown. As a New Yorker, come on, man. Come on, man. Good to see Jarris Walker. Pascal Siakam, I'm surprised he made the All-Star team, but I can't be mad. He's had a really good career. Good to see Cam Jones in the NBA. Marquette guy, played really well in college. Not exactly sure what they're trying to do, but obviously with this draft that's coming up, I imagine these guys in Washington are trying to figure that out. Trae Young hasn't really touched the floor. Not sure if he will. I'll do one more game, and then I'll just go. I'll just game cast whatever game is on. Jalen Johnson with 32. Nikhil with 14. Dyson Daniels with 15. He's having a good year. Tyrese Maxey with 28. Obviously, he's an all-star this year. VJ Edgecombe with 20 and 9 rebounds. Plays hard, and Quentin Grimes has been playing hard this year. And him and Kelly Oubre. All right, let's just tune into whatever game is on here. This Nuggets game is a blowout, so it's probably the Lakers game. That's the best bet. Jokic with 32, 9 and 7. Murray with 25, 6 and 6. Christian Brown, 8 and 7, 11 points. Strawther with 17. Good to see Holmes back after his Achilles tear. Good to see Drew Holiday. Constant playing a little bit. Cressy. Scoot Henderson, man. I don't know where he's been at. But having a pretty good year, though. Right? Nobody's really talking about Scoot Henderson, but looks like there's some improvement there. Denny Advia, 13 assists. Breakout year for Denny. Jordan Miller with the defensive rebound. 99 to 101. We have the Lakers up. Home game for the Lakers. Sure some of y'all remember that the Lakers and the Clippers used to share home court. Now the Intuit Dome, I believe it's called, is where the Clippers are at now. And it's kind of weird because they kind of spent a lot of money. They thought they were going to be better, and they started off really, really poorly. But then they went on a crazy win streak, and then they traded Zubats and James Harden. So go figure. Go figure. Kawhi Leonard entered the game. It's a tie game. It's a little bit behind, though. Niederhauser with the dunk from Chris Dunn. Good to see how like a guy like Chris Dunn kind of resurrected his career, right? Out of Providence, Rhode Island kid. Uh, Good career in college. Jordan Miller misses the three. Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves coming back was huge for the Lakers. I mean, doesn't like their defense is still going to be a challenge going forward, but his offense, big. Brooke Lopez comes in. Brooke Lopez is one of those vets. People forget how good of a scorer he was when he was in New Jersey. Brooke Lopez was an all star. Pretty sure he was an all star. Benedict Mathurin coming back in the game. One of those really good Canadians, man. Canadians just shout out to all the Canadians, man. Y'all just moving different right now. Still 101 to 104. Would like to see DeAndre Ayton put that one back. Misses the tip shot. Darn. I want to see him just be the best he can be. Some of these guys would hate to see them kind of lose their footing in the league. I'll put it that way. You know, because there's a few guys that are just kind of in a weird position right now, and I feel like he's one of those guys, and he's better than people realize. I feel like he does a lot of the little things. I think because he was a number one pick, there's like an expectation that he's gonna get you 20 points a night. But I think he's more like Andrew Bogut as a number one pick than he is like a Tim Duncan. Benedict Mathurin with the turnaround jumper, 1 point game, just under 8 to go. Block shot by Brooke Lopez. Derrick Jones helicopter with the defensive rebound. Austin Reeves, like I said, good to see him back. Chris Dunn with the turnover. Austin Reeves gets it right back. DeAndre Ayton misses the 8-footer. Brooke Lopez with the rebound. See if they could capitalize on this one. Maybe get like some type of a drag screen for Brooke Lopez to hit a three or something. Kawhi Leonard with a turnover. Man, decent amount of turnovers here. Kawhi with the block. Clippers with the rebound. I feel a three coming. Loose ball foul. There's still a lot of fouls to go, so can't be too worried about the foul there. Jordan Miller coming in for Chris Dunn. Jordan Miller, guy who plays hard, cares out there. Brooke Lopez makes the three. That's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like a three ball was coming. You could just feel it. JJ Redick has to call a timeout, or somebody call a timeout. Lakers trying to regroup. You know, Clippers played last night, and they came back, got that win over Denver. They're trying to get this win over the Lakers. Yeah, it'd be pretty funny if the Clippers come back from like the worst season ever win a title this year. We might have to replay this video if they win a title, just for the laughs. Hope everybody who's watching is having a good night. There's a lot going on in this world. So, if you come on here and you could have a little laugh or a little break or be encouraged at all, it's, what I pray to do in Jesus' name. Just wishing everybody well. This is bigger than sports to me. There has to be some encouragement for the folks out there. So wishing you well, wishing your family well, your friends. Let's look at some of these team stats. See what jumps out. Both teams are shooting pretty well. Might be indicative of not enough defense. Lakers have 14 threes. Pretty darn good. 52%. But the 35% from the Clippers is actually not bad. Both teams are hitting their free throws. The 10 rebound disparity for the Clippers. Assists are pretty close. Steals pretty close. Blocks. Favorite Clippers. Turnovers slightly high, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's really the Clippers haven't led that much of the game, if you see, but it's really that the 3-point shooting and the rebounds that are kind of the two main two things that stand out to me there. But Brook Lopez, man, I mean, it's interesting how he turned his career around to become like this rim protector and 3-point shooter. Because I'm sure if anybody remembers the old Brook Lopez days, back when the NBA was different, he was a banger, right? He was in the post. He had good footwork. He was an inside post player. Then he turned himself into like the 2010s kind of archetype, 3-point shooter, shot blocker, which is good for the analytics. Luke Kennard comes in. Listen, Luke Kennard can shoot the 3-ball. People can say what they want. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, if not leading the league in 3-point percentage. So, another one of those dookies. But yeah, we might be talking about Con Knipple, another Duke guy. As one of those shooters, man, he is shooting the rock, man. He is shooting the rock. I think he's leading the league in 3-point makes, isn't he? There you go. Another score by the Clippers. Marcus Smart makes a 3. Kawhi follows right back with a tray ball of his own. Another tray ball by the Lakers. I don't know. 2-ball by Marcus Smart. Hey, shout out to Marcus Smart. He's kind of rolling a little bit. Okay, they thought it was a 3, but it was a 2, so it tied the game. Benedict Mathurin. Did Benedict Mathurin foul, or did he get fouled? So Marcus Smart got fouled by Benedict Mathurin, and he misses the first free throw. Yeah, it's a Friday night. I don't know if anybody who's on here is from the West Coast or not, but Kawhi with the miss, Marcus Smart with the darn. He missed both free throws and he missed the pull up. Brook Lopez with the three ball. Hopefully he gets it right back. Let him launch a three. Helicopter mode with the turnover. Ooh, tray ball. It's actually a pretty good game. I believe this game is on. This game on TV. Yeah, it's on ESPN. Yeah. I wonder if anybody's watching the game. Just a little over 5 to go. 3-point lead for the Lakers. Just swap the three ball. Take the lead. The Clippers take their timeout. A guy like Tyronn Lue, really good ATO coach, after timeout coach. He's one of those coaches who has a bag of plays, you know, bag of. He got a lot of things up his sleeve. I'll put it that way. He knows the game. He knows the game. And credit to him. He's gotten a lot of opportunities. A lot of guys may not have the opportunities that he's had. We'll see how deep the Lakers go this year. What happens with their coaching? But I do give JJ Redick credit. I mean, he's had to handle the Bronny situation and figure out how to get him minutes, how to put him in the G League, how to handle the media around that. Around that situation, and yeah, not easy. Not easy. Credit to him, though. Credit to him. I mean, his first coaching experiences with the Lakers. It's pretty wild. You know, talking about getting thrown into the fire, right? This So this Nuggets game is pretty much a wrap. They scored 157 points. What in the world? It doesn't even look like it. Like, you would have thought like everybody, like somebody had like 70 points. Tim Hardaway has 19. Spencer Jones has 10. Strother has 19. Man, doesn't look like 157. Wowzers. DeAndre Ayton with the rebound. Good to see you, DeAndre Ayton, getting some boards out here. D. Ayton. Lakers up 5. I don't know if the Clippers ran out of gas. DeAndre Ayton makes the free throw. They're up 5. I don't know if the Clippers have run out of gas here. They played last night, I believe, so. Obviously Kawhi had to do a lot during that All-Star game. But some of these other guys, they might have some fresher legs. What is it, Benedict Mathurin, maybe? Yeah, Benedict Mathurin got the free throw, makes the first one. By my side. See if he can cash the second one. Oh, he did. That's why it's 111. Okay, so it's 3-point game. Yeah, I'll run till the end of this game. Turnover for Marcus Smart. And it looks like the Clippers take advantage. Kawhi Leonard, maybe? Brook Lopez with a short shot. Good to see a guy like Brook Lopez still in the league. Brook Lopez probably, 38? Trey ball for the Lakers, 4-point game. Blast. Jordan Miller with the miss. Clippers with the offensive rebound. I just say put that thing back up. Get the rebound, Brook Lopez or something. Just lay it right back up. You don't need to even. You might not even need to kick it out for 3 on this one. Just get the bucket, go back down. Who could be against me? They call a timeout. Hey, maybe they got a nice little play up their sleeve. I'm not sure who got the rebound, but maybe it's Brook Lopez. Maybe run something for Brook Lopez. Maybe get him like a wing 3 or a straightaway 3. Maybe a little screen action with him and is Chris Dunn in the game? Yeah, him and Chris Dunn maybe. Look at Austin Reeves. I definitely think he would have been an all-star if he had been healthy. Yeah, let's get like a high ball screen with Chris Dunn and Brook Lopez right here. See what happens. Decent game. The Clips see if it's back. Yeah, it looks like it's back now. Benedict Mathurin missed the 3. curious to see what was drawn up there, but maybe it was for Benedict Mathurin to get a 3, but wouldn't have been mad if they drew something up for Brook Lopez. I just feel like he's been doing a lot of little things. Maybe get him a nice little touch. Hopefully he gets a touch there. Chris Dunn with the layup. Lahim. As they say in New York, to the Baja. I forgot my man's name. He used to play at Villanova, and he played at Miami. He always does like the he breaks down like old school players' film. Depending on what you mean by old school, but like I would say like 2000s college basketball. First free throw is missed. Benedict Mathurin with the foul. If God's for me, who could be against me? No weapon could prosper. They miss me. Yo. Man, I might do some college basketball tomorrow. Hopefully I can. I want to start getting my getting this college basketball. Jordan Mittler with the miss. That was kind of key. I don't know if they should have drew up something else. Well, he had a layup. I can't be mad at dudes taking layups. You got to take layups, man. This is the NBA. Guys can make layups. Brook Lopez, man, run something for Brook Lopez, man. High ball screen with him and Benedict Mathurin. Oh, he offensive foul. Darn. I like the way Benedict Mathurin's being aggressive though. See what he's got. 26 points. Like he's coming in here, he's playing for real. And it was interesting to me how he didn't play in the Olympics. I feel like he would have definitely made a difference for Canada in the Olympics. And also Andrew Wiggins. Like, why was Andrew Wiggins not on the Olympic team? Feels like there was something there because he was with the Warriors. I don't want to say too much, but feels like I don't know. I don't understand why those dudes didn't play. It's a little strange to me because if you look at the amount of really good players that Canada had or has, you know what I mean? I think the main thing that hurt Canada, though, honestly, was Jamal Murray. He wasn't healthy and he didn't play to what I think his potential could have been. But what I think could have helped that, honestly, was if they had Nembhard, the younger Nembhard. Smaller Nembhard. Ryan Nembhard had him on the team just as a guy who could facilitate. I think that could have helped. He's not going to maybe make the big shots that Jamal Murray's going to make, but that could have helped. But he was in college at the time, so. Listen, that last Benedict Mathurin play didn't work out, but I wouldn't be mad if you go back to Benedict Mathurin again. He's playing well. He's the best scorer that they have between him and John Collins, but they just haven't figured out a way to utilize John Collins effectively for whatever reason. Anybody, if you're going to watch, check out the last few minutes of this one. I mean, 2 minutes left. They take Benedict Mathurin out. It Was that an offense defense substitution or something? Three ball. That was a big three right there. Big three right there. I don't know where Kawhi Leonard is. And then the Clippers foul also. Oh, crud. That might be game. Oh, well. Spoke too soon. I was about to say that might be game. Then the Clippers come down and hit the three. Was it Nick Batum or was it Brook Lopez? Or none of the above? I don't know. In my head, maybe Nick Batum, but I have no clue. We shall see. Oh, Derrick Jones. Okay. Oop. Lakers come back and score. Still now 5-point game. Marcus Smart, he has played well. He's made some good plays this game. Shout out to Marcus Smart, former Defensive Player of the Year. Really good player at Oklahoma State. Shout out to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, as they used to say in Boston. Right? Heinsohn. I believe it was Heinsohn. Jordan Miller with the miss. Brook Lopez with the miss. Helicopter mode. Just make it. Yeah, you just gotta make it. Oh my gosh. DeAndre Ayton with the foul. Well, that's critical. That is critical. Wow. Or was it an and one? Oh, he missed it. The Lakers come down, one possession game. See if Austin Reeves or Lakers can make a big play on this one and put this one away. Any score will make it a 2-possession game. So Chris Dunn with the foul. Ugh, that's tough. That might just be all that she wrote. They make the first free throw. Four-point game. Gonna have to get 2 quick scores. 5-point game. You're gonna have to be really fast. DeAndre Ayton with the foul. I don't even know if he had the foul there, but Jordan Miller makes 1 of 2. He makes 2 of 2. 3-point game. Yeah, the Lakers. I imagine there'll be a foul on this play, but yeah, you make these 2 free throws. I don't know if there's enough time for you to just play good defense and then try to get a steal. I think you kind of have to foul, unfortunately. If there was maybe like 30 seconds left, maybe play some good defense, try to see if you can get it down to like 15 on the clock, 15, 20, then foul. But right now, with under 10, it's going to be tough. Not sure why Kawhi Leonard didn't really come back, but I imagine that he's fatigued. I imagine he's fatigued. Oh, that's the end of the game, y'all. That's it. Well, that was a solid game. Appreciate everybody who hopped on here. Yeah, I don't know why Kawhi Leonard didn't really play down the stretch. I imagine he was just tired. But I don't know what TD means. He hurt his ankle. Darn. Well, yeah. If Kawhi didn't get hurt, they might have been able to come back. But he hurt his ankle in this one, so there you go. That's the reason why he didn't play down the stretch. But yeah. Appreciate anybody who jumped on here. Wishing you well. God bless in Jesus' name, amen.